Afternoon, my good people. Today it's a good day that I decided to do a video on a few things. First, I do a video on something called OB, that's the order block. I've got several questions pertaining what an order block is and how someone can detect an order block. So that's why today I've just decided to do a video over the same. And as I begin, I think it's an afternoon, it's a good afternoon. That's Kenya time is 2:05 p.m. Then I look on a few issues when it comes to trading using order blocks. One, make sure that once if you want to trade through order, if you want to trade through order blocks, make sure that you use bigger time frames. For instance, you can use 4-hour time frame, or even you can use the daily time frame to depict market direction. Let's look at USD for instance. We can do just a simple trend lines. Let's do, if you are to do trend lines, you do from a trend line up to touch two major points. That's two major points. If it's on 4 hours, if it's on daily, just touch even two major points. That's the higher highs or even the lower lows. So if I'm to do a trend line, look at that particular point. That's for the higher high at that particular point to be able to touch to. But looking at this USD you can realize that price broke above, let's take for example, this one is our resistance point. So price broke above resistance point on 4 hours, though it has so many retests and so many reversals that could have made a trader to do an entry, maybe a wrong entry, through maybe could have said USD is a sell. But for me, I still see and I still opt for buys in USD because if you look at my daily time frame, let's just look at my daily time frame from my side. If you look at my daily time frame, you can see the shaded zones. These are my order blocks. One, an order block is formed by a bullish candle, followed by a bearish candle, preceded again by a bearish candle if it's for a bearish signal. And if it's for bullish candle, it's for bullish signal. It has to be a bearish candle followed by a bullish candle, either a bullish or even a doji. In that case, maybe it should be, we call it a bullish arami, just like in this case. I'm thinking of when I'm talking about confirming a bullish signal through the order blocks, it should have one, a bearish candle, two, a bearish candle, three, either a bearish candle or even let's say a doji. Like you can see, we have a doji here. Then the doji will be followed by a bullish candle. Then you can take your entry at the second bullish candle. That's how you determine if the trend is bullish or it's bearish based on your OB or order blocks particularly. So if we check on this particular pair, that's USD on daily time frame, as per the lines or as per the S and R that I had placed, you can see that price go to our upper resistance point that I did on 4-hour system. Then price was rejected down to our support zone. Then again, price got rejected once more up, going past or even breaking through the former resistance zone. That's how we can say that for USD trade, for USD is still a bullish, it's still on a bullish trend, and we cannot say that it's good time to make a short. We are still buying USD. Then if you can check on daily, there's something like it's forming something like a candlestick. Maybe it should be, we can talk of a shooting star on the daily zone. But this one, what I know, it will be a retest, so we can take for instance USDJPY, it may retest up to this zone. So if it's a sell, you have to sell on a short term. This is a short term sell. That's for people who want to make a short. That's for USDJPY. I'm looking now. Let me just do a shape. It will sell up to this zone. That's how it will sell up to this zone. Then again, the trend will continue up. Let me do another shape. Then the trend will continue up again. Yeah, that's how is well breaking above the higher high of last week. So we expect USDJPY to retest this zone. Then from there, we'll have a new breakout to higher high. That's for USDJPY. Now we are done with order blocks, and order blocks is my first subject of the day. Then tomorrow we can have maybe tomorrow we can have wave or even wave analysis or even how to apply different indicators. Thank you for attending the meeting.